Hey, how y'all doing today? I hope everybody is well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Thick Chick J. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Either way, thank you. But I'm just doing my lunch today. I'm doing my little, I guess what has become my little lunch segments. And today I'm eating a turkey burger with mixed vegetables, homemade. I didn't really have too much to talk about today. Um, but something been, on my mind. And how I make my turkey burger, I buy, I started buying the frozen ones called Bubba, and they're pretty good. You just season them out. So today, what I did was I put some Italian seasoning on them, and then I used my liquid smoke, little liquid smoke, to give it like a little barbecuey flavor, and just garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. Salt is the key. I know I should be eating a lot of salt, and I just have mixed vegetables. I'm almost done. And I got to go back to work for now. And this is iced tea. I wish there was wine. I love me some wine. I'm gonna do a wine review one day. But I love me some wine. But this is just iced tea. No drinky drink on lunch. Got to go back to work for y'all. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk. I've been doing well with my workouts. Yesterday, when I got to the gym, my instructor was downstairs and he was like, there's no more bikes available in the spin class. Oh, full, we full. I said, you lying. I said, I can tell you lying. I didn't raise the son. I know. He said, no, for real. I said, mm-hmm. So when I got upstairs, it was in the class, they were full, right? So I went in there and it was like, oh, we're full. Everybody, this got this bike on it. Somebody coming for these two right here. And I was like, oh man. So that's okay. So I went out and got on the stairs, rolling the rolling stairs, as I call them, stairmaster. I did pretty good on that. Actually, I stayed on there for like 20 flights, you know, straight. I wasn't winded and everything. I'm telling you, consistency, man. This is the key. And I was tired yesterday. I really was tired, but I pushed myself to go to the gym. This is getting cold. I don't like cold food. Nobody does, I guess, but I don't. I gotta reheat it. I should have just put some. Um, be right back, y'all. I should have just put some something that was already warm on top of it. Some more. But anyway, here I come. So yeah, consistency is the key, right? Because that's what's gonna get you over. Even if you don't feel like doing something, do it. Do something. If it ain't but like sometimes I walk back and forth up and down my backyard when I take the garbage out to the alley. So I'll just like walk back and forth, the distance of my yard just to get my get some air, especially when I've been in the house all day working. So that's better. So anywho, I walked out the class and everything, got on the stairmaster and everything. So when I got off the stairmaster and I was headed toward some bikes or something to do some, more work, this lady was like, "Oh, he's calling you. He's calling you an instructor." So I went into class because I was like, "Oh, I don't want to go." I went into class anyway, and he had saved me a bike and my bike that I usually use. because I'm consistent in coming. So he looked out for me. He looked out for me. That was really sweet. So we got in there and we tore it up. I'm so proud of myself. I stayed on the up because you gotta stay up and cycle, 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 cycle. And we cycled to 1,000. You know, with house music behind us, we be getting it, boy. And this young lady next to me, she was getting it. She was getting it. She was high energy, right? So I finished that class and I felt so good, y'all. So sometimes do stuff when you don't feel like doing it, and you'll reap the benefits. Or yeah. But I was also thinking about when I used to date and or when I used to meet guys. Okay. Sometimes they would be younger than me, a bit younger than me. I think, you gotta watch it though with that because some of them have little fantasies and fetishes, for older women. So, but not when I was this age, but when I was younger, like, So, but they expect you after a while, some of them, they expect you to pay for them. Okay. And some, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. One of them, he asked me for, I think it was $200 or something like that. I gotta pay my condo. Could you loan me? I said no. I was like, no. Just because you're younger than me and you think you're cute, no, I'm not giving you nothing. But they will come for you. Believe me. I know. I know. And some of them, they be younger than you, that they don't look. They don't look like it. They look around your age, but they just swear they be popping off. But I ain't gonna get into that. But I don't want to date younger anymore. Even if, I had the opportunity. Nah, been there, done that. Sometimes they do work out, but it's still, I don't know. It's not a stigma thing with me or anything like that. It's just a mindset thing because I feel like when you're in your 50s and you're a man in your 50s, you should have your ish together. If you don't have yourself together and you a man by the time you in your 50s, it's probably a done deal. You in your 50s and you running around here having babies and everything and they can't keep a job and all that stuff. You pretty much what you pretty much like the dude say you pretty much washed up like he used to tell them the women, you're washed up. You're washed up after a certain age. Well, same thing goes for men to me. And it's not looks, it's substance. It's substance. You can look good as you can look good as Denzel used to look. He ain't got old, but he's still fine. But if you don't have no substance, what's the point? Can barely pay your rent, then you have a baby. I know somebody like that. Oh, but yeah. But it's something I would say I would never do again. Presently, my guy is older than me. He's 3 years older than me. And that's a good thing because we can relate. We came up in the same era. Our mindset is about the same, raised the same kind of, in the same era and stuff. And he's dated younger as well, He told me. It's still a big deal to me. But he told me. Well, yeah, I wouldn't do it again. I just, I just really had to learn how to treat myself so that so men could treat me right. I had to learn. It took a while on what I'm going to accept and what I'm not going to accept, because they will definitely try you. They will definitely try you. So I just wanted to stop in. I'm gonna probably, make another video. Um, maybe tomorrow, maybe not, and talk about something else. Try to encourage you in whatever you're doing to keep going, no matter how it looks, no matter how tired you are, no matter how broke you are, no matter what. Keep going. Because yesterday is, you got through yesterday. You can get through today. Visualize what you want for your life. Because I'm visualizing it. I'm at a juncture in my life right now. Because I'm at retirement age. And I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with myself when I retire? And I don't want to keep working because I've been working for 40 years. Okay. And so I don't want to keep working after I retire. I want to enjoy my life and I want to know, I want to visualize and dream on what that looks like for me. What does it look like for me? For me, I would love to travel, but you gotta have money to travel. But I would love to travel. It doesn't have to be to fancy places. I just want to travel. If I just walk this United States, if I fly around to different states, it's I'm a citizen. Well, the United States, I can go where I want to go in the United States. So, so yeah, I would love to go back to Myrtle Beach. That was so nice. That was the first time I had experienced the Atlantic Ocean in America while I was in America. And it was oh man, Myrtle Beach is awesome. It is awesome. I would love to go back there. It was really nice. So, yeah, just traveling. And I said, I'm gonna dance my way through my retirement. I'm gonna join those line dancers group. I'm gonna learn how to where them fans at. I'm gonna learn how to do all that. And I'm gonna dance. That's the first thing. I'm gonna dance my way through retirement. Dancing, stepping, house music, whatever. I'm gonna dance. And I'm gonna go from there. But that's gonna be my leisure. So I gotta get back to work. Remember, whatever you do, just keep going. I haven't seen any big changes physically in me yet, but I know that my blood pressure is down, nice number and everything. So my weight will follow. I just have to stop eating cookies and cakes and all that stuff. Be honest, and all that stuff. But but yeah, my weight and my endurance is up. My endurance is way up there. So I was just checking in with you. And if nobody told you that they care about you today or love you today, I love you. Okay? So, till the next time, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. This is Thick Chick J, and I'll see you around, fam. Love you much.